That's my fault. That is my fault.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Hendricks, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Center field. Bellinger puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated in that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. Swanson in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
That is third. The third baseman.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Middle of the first, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill in this one, Adam Wainwright.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one a little bit high. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Hoerner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Wainwright is ready and fires. Hammered, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one to first. Goldie flips it behind his back. And Swanson is set down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And one guy who's been great for them, Christopher Morel.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
And they got him. Ian Happ up to hit. That misses, and it's 1-0. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Wainwright winds and fires. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. We played an inning, no score.
We know just some things we show. It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. And Contreras is retired.
That is it. The left fielder, Jordan.
So up next, Jordan Walker. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one misses, and that's ball one. You know, Chris, Kyle Hendricks went to Dartmouth, so he's known as the professor, but his teammates on the Cubs actually call him Carl. His good friend and former bullpen coach of the Cubs, Chad Noble, came up with that nickname, and it stuck for whatever reason. So you'll hear them on the field saying, "Come on, Carl." The wind to kick the 2-0.
Yeah, that's kind of how some people call you Bug instead of Boo.
No score here in the second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Walker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Plate umpire Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Christopher Morel. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Wainwright comes set, fires. Good eye right there. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Trey Mancini now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals, and a foul ball. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Swing and a chopper. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Second and third here. 1 away. And a 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Now it's Yan Gomes. And that's in there for strike 1. Jan Gomes waits. And it's fouled away. Ripped on a line to center. Nootbaar makes the catch, inning over.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top half of the third inning, and now the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 0-2. Stays alive.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Righty delivers. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses outside. Counts full, 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Hat makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The catcher.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Top of the third, no score. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now remember, this is a guy who was actually originally drafted by the Rangers. He came over to the Cubs in the Ryan Dempster trade and has had a lot of success with that change compared to Greg Maddux. But he has admitted to the fact that really the first time he started paying attention to Greg Maddux was reading Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a payoff pitch. That one ripped. That's back there on its way. And it is gone. A towering home run. It's his 6th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Paul Goldschmidt in the St. Louis on deck circle. There's a swing and a drive. Half going back some more, and it finds the basket and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. This one high in the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
The catcher.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First offering misses the mark. Amaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Panama. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Wainwright, a 2-2. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
The batter, number 2.
So up next, Nico Horner. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to
Ball
it.
3.
Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Back to the mound. The flip over to Edman. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Happ, the left fielder with good range, 28 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Swanson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Oh, 1 down. There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Swanson throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. One now. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. And that's ball four.
Down, ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And there's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Suzuki flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung next up for the Cardinals. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-0.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
This is Dylan Carlson. Fly to left his first time up.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
The next offering misses. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And now 3-0. Andrew Kisner waits on deck. Contreras, the lead runner at second. DeYoung on at first with 2 down. That's in there, and it's 3-1. Kicks and deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Andrew Kisner. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
You'll 1. Foul ball. And here it comes.
At the ball.
2 outs. Bases are full. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two now. To third. Morel. They take the force out, out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So 3 left for St. Louis, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Christopher Morel. Wainwright back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Out to short, to Young. Now a jump throw. In there safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He reached out a walk his first time. Wainwright checks over to first, and he's back. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Nobody out, runner at first. That clips a corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And the 0-2. This one in the air right field. Carlson settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The first baseman,
And now the first baseman, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fought off foul.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Mancini checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Battling here as he fouls it away. Move to first. Morel gets back easily. The 0-2. In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Here's Cody Bellinger. In there for strike one. And ball one. At the belt and fires.
That's ball 2.
This one chopped to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
The center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 48 getting ready to go. Smiley, a left-hander, also throwing. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Kyle Hendricks has been one of the best pitchers in the National League since debuting in 2014. And he really runs counter to what we see in the game today. The successful high-velocity guys with a lot of swing and miss. He gets more soft contact, but he's been successful nevertheless. The professor, as some call him, Carl, as his teammates call him. Edman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And fouled off. That one misses in the dirt.
Definitely an outlier. When you consider how the game is played, it's all about velocity. It's all about exit velocity and the ability to slug and hit the ball out of the ballpark. Guy like this, I'm not sure he gets scouted today or even drafted, but his ability to consistently repeat his delivery, hit the corners, change speeds, he doesn't have much margin for error. So to have the level of success he's had at the big leagues is very impressive.
Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Hendricks throws over, and he just got his hand in there. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, silver sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. There's a strike.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
And the 0-1. Runner on the go. The other way. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Two outs. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and great jump
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Next pitch inside, and the count 1-2. Edman stands at second with 2 gone. That's to third. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Yan Gomes. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike. They say you win. The wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Horner in the box again. Takes a strike. Bullpen action for the Cardinals. Jack Flaherty up and throwing. Palante warming up as well. And the 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Popped up. DeYoung under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, number 48. He's making his second appearance of the season. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is his offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up in Venezuela. Favorite player, Miguel Cabrera, and not a bad one to want to follow after in terms of what you can do at the plate.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
The left fielder, Jordan.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Jordan Walker. That one's in there, 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Going 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Paul DeYoung digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's inside, and the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Giovanni Gallegos getting loose out there. Liberatore getting loose as well. Way out front for strike 2. That one just missing inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. DeYoung makes the grab, 1 down. Now here is Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now, Christopher Morel. That clips the corner. Morel goes 5 feet 11 inches, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Suzuki, the next to hit, takes outside. Morel off of first with 2 away. Line drive. Nice grab.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
It's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean.
Back here at the friendly confines, top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Dylan Carlson. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew Kisner. Called strike right there. And a pitch. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 1-2. Hard hit right side. Toss to Mancini, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. The pitch. Outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. A little bit low.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. Nootbaar on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody
Bellinger up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And he deals. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Bellinger into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Adam Wainwright will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn things over to the righty, Giovanni Gallegos. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Back on my Brooklyn.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
One out and a runner at second. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next to the Cubs,
Miguel Amaya, the next. Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Amaya off of first with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side. Goldie takes it to the bag. That's the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Rucker.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
Goldie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Adbert Alzolay throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. And a count 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That misses off the outside edge. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Goes to third for one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. A strikeout and a walk. In there for strike one. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. That's down and in. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. On a line, base hit. The throw into second, and they get Arenado for the out.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Now here is Jordan Walker. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is downstairs. Righty to the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Cards on the board with this double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you tried to. They call me Kanye.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JoJo Romero hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Darren Gill, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 0-1. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Ian Happ, a switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely. Next offering way off the plate. And now the lefty on the ground to third. Over to Edman. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Goldie puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 73.
Young. Alzolay in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And here it comes. Late on that fastball. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Anthony Kay up and loosening in the pen. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. one finds the zone. That is strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And that one wrapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's a hit.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. First offering misses the mark. Carlson leads off first with one away. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two on with one out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. They say you win.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
One out. Runners at first and second. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with two down. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Sets him down looking. A controversial called strike three to end the inning. So they strand a pair. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Darren Gill. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 10, Darren Gill.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. Started to swing, held up. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty delivers. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. First pitch just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one is inside.
Oh. That hit him. He's got 3.
Back to the.
These are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save. A hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing it.